Alright. Hi, my name is Copenhaver. I'm a third-year student in the concurrent EVSS and MPA program, and today I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about my journey and how I got here and where I'm going. So our story begins June 25th, 1997, when I was born to my lovely parents, Angie and Greg. I was born in Chicago, but in 2001, when my little sister was born, we moved to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which is where I grew up. So my childhood was engulfed in science. This can be credited to my father, who is a molecular biologist. And when I was young, I would go into his lab on teacher work days and school breaks. And when we weren't in the lab, my dad and I were always doing science experiments in the kitchen. So from middle school to college, my love for science blossomed, and I evolved from baking soda volcanoes to acting as an undergraduate researcher for doctoral candidates at UNC, as well as conducting my own research on elasmobranch physiology and many once-in-a-lifetime fieldwork projects. Through my experience with science, I also developed a deep love for the environment. I was incredibly lucky to grow up in the beautiful and biologically diverse state of North Carolina, and living there allowed me to interact with the environment in unique and inspiring ways. So I graduated college in 2019 with a bachelor's in biology and a minor in psychology, and decided to set my sights on a career in environmental biology. But there was kind of always this dark storm cloud of doubt looming over my head that I just couldn't shake. In all of my years of research experience, I had noticed a problem. And while I loved research in all forms, from wet bench research to field research, I just knew that I wouldn't be satisfied until I could work towards solving that problem. The problem that I had identified was one that I have heard reiterated over and over again throughout my time in this program. There is a gap between science and policy, which is preventing scientific findings from being applied. But with this problem in mind, I had yet another problem, which was that I was left in a very confusing position because I didn't know what to do next. I had kind of up until then always known what I wanted to do, and now I didn't. I didn't even know what kind of grad schools to apply to. But once I found the concurrent program here at CFC, I knew that's where I needed to be. And while the MPA program was initially new and intimidating for me, the NASPA core competencies helped me to develop a better understanding of the field of public administration, as well as how it can be applied to environmental science. So the first competency is to lead and manage in the public interest. To do this, I'll encourage positive growth, act as an inspiring and engaging leader, and work towards a future where people and the environment can exist in harmony. Next is to contribute and participate in the policy process. I will do this by being aware of and thinking critically about the social and historical contexts, communicating effectively, and trying to learn from past mistakes. To embody the third competency, I will be sure to examine all facets of problems that I'm attempting to solve, and ensure that solutions I create are effective, equitable, and considerate of all parties who may be affected. To articulate, apply, and advance public service perspectives, I'll encourage policy development that is informed by data, maintain a working knowledge of current literature, and work to continually grow and improve policy based upon new evidence. Finally, to meet the fifth competency, I will work to communicate clearly, productively, and thoughtfully, engage diverse perspectives, and work to eliminate biases in both myself and those whom I lead. So to quickly summarize all of that, I hope to be a public servant who strives for a better future, who thinks about issues critically and holistically, is self-aware, and strives for constant improvement. So my time in the MPA program has helped me to understand that the way forward in bridging the gap between policy and science is through effective leadership, communication, critical thinking, and cultural understanding. So in the spirit of bridging the gap, I'm currently working on my thesis project, which is focused on the use of data from citizen science projects as a tool for policy development. And while I'm still in the early stages of my thesis project, I'm excited for it, and I believe that it's in line with my original goals from when I started the program. As my time at the College of Charleston is coming to an end, I'm once again left with questions. Where will I go next? What type of job will I have? What will I accomplish? However, with the education I've received here, I feel I'm well prepared to tackle any problems as a force for positive growth. So I just wanted to conclude by saying thank you to everybody here today for coming out to support us. Thank you to all of the wonderful professors that have taught me throughout my time in this program. And thank you to all of my friends and family who've supported me in so many ways through everything